Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Raul. It's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he's forced to go back. Nuno Mendes. And it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Thuram. Raul. Now Neymar. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has found the way through. Rafinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ribéry. Strong running down that left flank. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's rather hopeful. And for a moment, time stood still. Ambitious ball here. Hazard looking to run onto it. Rafinha.
That's good play from him.
Rafinha!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Get a stadium fund. Substitution for Barcelona, number 13, Hazard.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
It's Neymar!
Substitutions taking place.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Neymar. Ribery is hurtling down that left-hand side. Hangs one in. Oh, what has happened here? They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks...
Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Rashford could try cutting inside here. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ribery gets rid without sophistication. That's an imaginative pass, and he was alert to it. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! Mbappe is flagged offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Thuram deals with that comfortably. He's found the chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Rijkaard. Knocks it into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's having a go! João Neves, he's trying one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
João Neves plays it short. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Beckham. And it's Van Basten. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bernardo Silva. Might be danger here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Stojkovic with the clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield.
There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Van Basten. And the finish! Goal, Milan! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It could be. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's
There will be
Stojkovic.
1 minute added
He
time.
has a look out. They would have been quick to recover this. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rafinha tries to play it through. Now it's Raul. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. It's run loose here. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rafinha! Off the post! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafinha certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Pinches it off him. He was under real pressure there. Can he finish? Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Quality ball. Well, the defence, he's gone for goal. And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And it's Rashford. And they've got a throw. Deftly away.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Van Dijk gets it away. Rashford. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Great vision, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's a lovely, delicate pass. It's a good ball out wide. And here's Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Rafinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Rice attempts a clearance. No goals as yet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's picked his way through. That's a shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 27 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
A 1-0 lead established.
Kylian Mbappe.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Played back. It's Asa! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Inzaghi. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Filippo Inzaghi going about things with real menace.
There
Rice.
will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Goes looking wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, Bernardo Silva.
And so we're off again.
Number 13, Hazard.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rashford, number 7.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Nuno Mendes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rafinha. Messi. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Inzaghi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's in space and looking for options. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi! Pedri. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Bale going full tilt down the left. And here's the chance to counter. Played into space. Lovely pass. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. No luck with that dink over the top. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. Threads one in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. Rafinha gets into some space. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. João Neves. Azar. And it's Azar. And it's Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Bernardo Silva. Number 13, Hazard. Number 8.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field, number 10,
0-0,
Messi.
and we're at the halfway point.
Number 24, Rashford. Number 7,
Rafinha,
Messi.
he's got away.
Substitution.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
They get a throw in. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Rashford. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Now the ball's gone astray. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. João Neves with the short one. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. João Neves. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Rafinha clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pinches it off him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
There is
for
some activity
Barcelona.
down on the touchline.
Number
It seems
11,
there's going to be a change.
Rafinha. Number 20.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Number 16.
Well, that
Ferran.
might be that,
Number
Peter.
4,
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Added time.
Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. Ibrahimovic providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. He's going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Pass somewhat off target. De Ketelaere. He's in plenty of space here. Mitoma! It's anyone's ball now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's this guy, De Ketelaere, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Chiellini. Still goalless. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva. And here's Inzaghi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Vardio. 30 minutes gone. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard picks it up out wide. That's the throw. And it's Neves. Now it's Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Right now
I
for
have to say, I think it's
information on
a good
our
performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances.
Substitution for
Now they need to start putting them away.
Number
That's the next
21,
step.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, after 45 minutes, it
Number
is still
13,
goalless. A change perhaps after
Number
half-time.
4, Felipe Inzaghi.
And we are back underway.
On the field, number 10,
Well, both sides are eager to
Messi.
get going. Here's
Number
hoping
20,
that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We
Number
need a
20,
little more life in this.
Mbappe. Substitution.
And that's definitely not his best. Good take, and Izzy takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Eder Militao. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nicely spread. Some good work on the right flank here. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's in on chance, surely! It's hit the upright. It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get it through?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a
He
time.
can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
João Neves can get it clear. And the pass is intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's burst through! Cleared without complication. He's looking wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hazard. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line.